motivation, aggressiveness, discipline, and the fortitude to never say die. That's what it takes to be an airborne soldier.
Ain't that a bitch?
And we're rolling. How's it going? Welcome to Chuck Shaving Channel. Welcome to my Monday shave. It's about close to 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. I'll put the temperature and stuff. It ain't really muggy. It's rain's coming in. It's kind of cooling down. I thought I'd go ahead and get a shave. As you well know, Mr. Mark from Melbourne, Florida sent me a buku load of razors. So we're going to do a new razor tonight. And we haven't done a vanyulay soap, so we're going to do a new vanyulay soap. It's not new, but I haven't featured it before. So the razor I'm going to be previewing is the Meta 4. Phoenix Meta 4. Get it, Meta 4. That's what it looks like. Now, it looks like it might be aggressive. I could be wrong. But it's got the, you can remove the end cap. You can get color, whatever color you want. But it's got the same handle as my Ascension. See the difference? So I haven't had much time with this razor. I don't know what to think about this razor, but I'll probably shave with it on off shaves. But let me go ahead and put a blade in it. As you well know, whenever we do a new razor, we do it with a brand new Aster Green so we can get a true reading. How y'all doing today? All right. I didn't put a washer in it, but I don't think I have an extra on my tray. I ain't gonna worry about it right now. That's what it looks like. I don't know if there's any overhang. Okay. It looks kind of like the same curvage as my cheap Bally razor. That's what it looks like right there. Okay, we're gonna put that to the side. And the new soap we got is Tuscan shave soap. I can't remember. Sterling had a, it's called Tuscany. And they didn't make it anymore. And I asked them, I said, why ain't y'all making it anymore? That's probably the better of the 3 Italian scents that you had. And they said there's an ingredient in it we can't, it just went up. And this is like 2 years ago. So I'm going to be using my Omega Made in Italy barber brush. Let's put it in the, sorry Gary, we're just gonna wet it. I forgot to bring my cup in here. I don't feel like getting up. I'll just wet it. Hope it's hanging out with your guitar pick. And I got it soaking in my Norton Custom Designs purple bowl. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna put on my pre-shave. Solar's pre-shave and whip up a lather, and we'll be right back, so stay with me. Okay, well, I did have to go out and get something, get up. So I went ahead and put my brush in the Snoopy cup for a minute, let it soak. Since I got you here, I already whipped up a lather. I used about a quarter teaspoon, a heaping quarter teaspoon. I mean, not quarter, an eighth, a heaping eighth instead of a quarter because it's too much. So I think I did okay, but since I got you on here, already done my heat prep, microwave, put it on the face. I'm gonna show you how I put on my pre-shave. So this is what I do. I wet my face like that. And I take me in my plastic sandwich bag. Probably shown you this before, but I'll show you again. I take my pre-shave soap, pop it out. And the thing about like Solar's pre-shave soap, if you got a little bit left over, you can stick it on there. I don't know if you remember the Amway soaps. They had a curved out thing where you can take the other soap and stick it. I don't know if any of y'all deal with Amway. And I dip it in my bowl right here, my pink bowl. I need to get me a purple bowl in hot water. And I do this. Just enough where I get a little bit of lather. That's it. And I put it back in the thing. In a container. That's how I'll keep the soap off my pans. I could do it with the other hand, but I don't want to. This helps me to get a good shave. Water. Exfoliates. Lifts those whiskers up. And then I take it and I put it on the side of my bowl. Okay, now we got the lather. Put a little extra water. And here we go. I didn't sleep good today. I mean, I slept good for what I had. I didn't get enough sleep, but I don't want to sleep too much where I sleep the day away and stay up all night. It smells really good. Yes, my arm's getting tired. I should have did it with the left hand. Oh, got some soup in there. And I think that's good enough. Put that right there. Okay. I've been watching Live PD. You ever watch it? I don't know if you get it in your area if you're not in the States, but when Obama was in office, they had political pressure on Fox TV to do away with cops. It was a live TV show, and they brought it back when Trump got back in office. But they go to various police agencies across the United States, and they were in Walton County, just right up the road. As you well know, my wife's last name is Walton, but no relation. It's a different. She's from West Virginia, but I've been loving the crap out of this Holy Works razor. I went ahead and ordered me a mild plate. Let's go ahead and see what this Meta 4 can do. But some of it's funny. I might show a clip on here. It's kind of, I have to separate it. So let's see how this thing does. Well, it's not aggressive, but it's efficient. Does that make any sense? You don't feel aggressive. I'd say it's mild, a little, just a tinge above mild, but not near Parker. Might have to do a shim showdown with it. I get a lot of views on shim showdown. I think I know why, because I didn't put a picture of this razor, I guess. Yeah, this is a mild but efficient razor. I thought it was going to be aggressive. It looks like the old style razors, like your Gillette red tips, like that. It gets real good right here. That's where I cut myself. My father-in-law's razor, I had it restored by Razor Emporium. I'm gonna take it and have his name, his birth date and death date put on there, and where he was born. I cannot pronounce the name of the town. It's Kanoa Head. It's like adjacent to Buchanan. Yesterday was his anniversary. He died, believe it or not. I remember when he died. He died in this room right here. He had a stroke, but they said he did real good when he had a stroke. They didn't think he was going to last 5 years, but he lasted a while. He put the rail girders on the, he did a lot, had a road, work with DOT in West Virginia, but he put the road girders on the new River Gorge Bridge. All right. Always look before I reach because I don't want to cut myself. Go across the grain. But yeah, I was going to have it engraved on the top, but I haven't got around to it. I need to kind of preserve his legacy. So if the razor gets lost, hey, who is this guy? One time my mother-in-law, who's passed as well, this is her house. She goes, Jack, I'll do anything to get Denzel out of the house. So how about if I take him to a strip club? I don't care. Here's $40. So we went for a ride and we ate at Whataburger in Destin. We went across the bridge. And he enjoyed it. So I took him to the Red Rose. It's a strip club in Fort Walton Beach. Walton County. No, Okaloosa County. I'm sorry. So I positioned himself where he could see everything because he was walking on a cane. And so he could see everything, but he couldn't go up to the stage every time tip. So I took $1 for me and $1 for him. And there's this one chick, man. She was jonesing to get a private dance. And I said, I really don't want to leave my father-in-law. I'm not making any excuses, but they'll bug you and bug you and bug you. But they had these stairs that went up there and you had to go up there. But they had a little private room too. But if you went to the lower room, it was $20 more dance. I said, well, you can see my father-in-law, he can't walk. I said, nah. But when I go there, she'd be, oh man, she'd be, I said, look, I'm not doing that. So my dad had to go to the bathroom and I had to help him down the steps because it was a center seating area. And right before I helped them down, these strippers in their high heels, the bouncers were like helping them down. I said, you ain't gonna, you'll help them, but you ain't gonna help an old man that's disabled, are you? They gave me this weird look. But I don't like getting private dances. I just don't like dancers all over touching me. You can get in a lot of trouble back there if they can say this and that, and I don't go to strip clubs anymore. It's just a place for trouble. And I don't like cigarette smoke. Yeah, this is a mild razor. Very mild. That's okay. We're going to do a shim showdown with it. Yeah, they got a number of strip clubs in Fort Walton Beach. They used to have one called Area 51. And now it's the Air Force Veterans Club. What do they call it? The VFA. Yeah. Okay, against the grain. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a shower after this. We're gonna go get something to eat. Dad wants to drive the new vehicle. She needs to get used to it. I'm having problems with the messages. It won't play. Like in my Subaru, I can say check messages, and you'll have 2 messages. It won't do that. So I think I know what the problem is. On my Bluetooth, there's 2 things I need to click. I'm gonna try it. If not, I'm gonna call Kia Connect and see if I can get it rectified. Yeah, in my hometown of Panama City Beach, they had a strip called Show and Tell. And they had a murder there, and a double murder. It was over drugs. And I don't know how they done it, but they caught the guy that following night in Miami, Florida. Miami, Florida is a little long haul. But one of the guys that was involved with it turned state's evidence, and he got out of it. And then, I don't know if this is before or after, this dancer drove home drunk, and this Navy diver that lived nearby the Navy base where my dad retired from, she hit him. Hit him, tore him in half. His legs were in the windshield. If I can find a news clipping, I'll put it in that thing. But she just kept on driving, and she didn't call 911. She called her mother while the legs were in the windshield. And the place, they were ready to burn down the place. The locals were pissed. But he was an Army. He was an Army. There's an MOS, Military Occupational Skill, in the Army that has divers, and they go to the diving unit in Panama City Beach to train. And they train other countries too. Yeah, this is really mild. But yeah, she turns state's evidence on him for a lesser sentence. I think she just got out, but it was sad. But it burned down mysteriously. I'm gonna go ahead and do my rinses here while I'm talking to you, and all that's left is a concrete slab. That's amazing. Got the leg sticking in the windshield, and she didn't call 911. She called her mother. That's so messed up. I remember that very well. I think we're as good as we're gonna get. I'm gonna try it with a sharper blade. Yeah, we're gonna do a shim showdown with it. Electricity, don't go out on us. Storm's coming in. I'd shave by candlelight. Okay, got 2 hot rinses, still cold. Yeah, I was thinking about him yesterday, and I had no idea that he. I think it's been 7 years since he died. Yeah, I think it's been 7 years. Now, you're not supposed to do this, but I do this. You're supposed to splash your face. I don't like doing that. It don't get the soap off. They say this irritates it. I don't know. I disagree. Shaving's an individual thing. All right, let's do some alum block, see how we did. I'd say about 1.5. With razors that are really mild, I get more irritation from than anything. But yeah, we're going to have to do a shim showdown. I'm going to try it with it's a fascinating razor. I'll have to do it. We'll do a shim showdown, and we'll try it with a sharper blade in it, see what happens. All right, what we use? We use Solar's pre-shave soap. We used the Metaphor razor, kindly sent to me by Mr. Mark from Melbourne, Florida. It's mild. I have to say it's really mild, but it's kind of efficient. I think it needs a sharper blade in it. We're going to try it. We use Tuscan, not Tuscany, Tuscan by Solar Soaps. Real good soap. Whipped it up in Norton Custom Designs bowl. I think 1/4 teaspoon is good. Whipped it up with Omega Synthetic Barbershop. Used Omega Alum Stick. Now we're going to wipe the alum block off. There's another strip club in Panama City on the other side. I'm from both cities. And they had a shootout there. And it was justified use of force. But the hotel across the street is like a bad, it was a nice hotel at one time, but that was the first place we stayed when my dad came to Panama City to retire from the Navy. So, all right, we're going to do some, well, I dropped my on the floor, I ain't going to grab it. Vanyulay Pure and Simple, my favorite. And then at the hotel, there was a shootout there, and the sheriff, the last sheriff, shot somebody. They was holding somebody hostage or something. Yeah. It's kind of a seedy, bad place of Panama City. Remember, Panama City on the east, Panama City Beach on the west. All right. But I've been looking up everybody that I watch, where they're from, and look at the places of interest, restaurants, and all that. Lori, Uncle Lori, I've been looking up yours, and you got like a tram museum. That'd be interesting to see. But that's all I got. Sorry I binged your ear. Hope you enjoyed the shave and review of the razor and the soap. And y'all have a good rest of your day. And I'm sorry I bended your ear. And we're gonna go. I'm gonna get in the shower and we're gonna go get something to eat. So y'all have a good one. All right. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you, my subscribers. I see we're going up a little bit. We'll get there. All right. Y'all have a good one. Bye.